Hi, I'm Michael. Welcome to part 2 of this video, building an ETL pipeline. In part 1 of this video, I've shown you that once you have a functional design of your pipeline, you can use pre-built folder modules to assemble a solution. A folder solution is a folder hierarchy because each module of folder is actually a computer folders. Once we deploy the solution hierarchy into a runtime, the runtime will turns every module into a computer process which delivers each of their designated functions. In this video, I'm going to show you what's special inside each folder, and let's take a look how to change each settings of the module to make it uh, to suit. So, for example, your testing environment. For example, uh, in the timer module, inside every folder module, there's actually a folder.config file. In this case, in the timer module, we have a config file setting like this. So if you look at the first line here highlighted, it says to the runtime, when you run this module, look for this class called trigger.seconds_timer inside a file called trigger.dll. And then when you run this class from the file, pass this parameter every for seconds interval, which tells the timer to trigger every 5 seconds. So for the ETL pipeline we built, we can change a lot of things, and each module has their own specific changes you can make. So for the timer, you can change the trigger interval. For the FTP, you can change the server port and IP and so on. For the CSV parsing, you can change the encoding format, like comma separated, type separated, whatever, and then we can have a lot of settings changes for the DB writing. And the best way to change a config file is to use the solution manager program that's provided free in our website. So let's take a look. Uh, you can let's just take a look in the demo. So when you download the folder program, you can get the manager program right here, launches it, but you'll see this interface. We already recognized the last time we built the solution, so it loads it automatically. Uh, let's put our FTP and our database, which you see in the demo part one, and see how each one works correspondingly. The timer triggers every 5 seconds. We know that. For the FTP, it has settings here saying local server port 21, and we look for the path test one, which is here, and we look for naming pattern uh, addresses.csv, which matches this one. Let's look at the CSV files. So so that's the files gets downloaded. It's a comma separated format, so that's fine. So we just the parsing use the default format setting. For the database writing, which is kind of complicated in is most complicated in this solution, we have let's take a look at the file. Let's go edit. So it says use the CSV DB writer class in this CSV handler DL. So the runtime will do that. And once you do that, you will say, I'll use this connection string, the server, the table, the database, and I'll just write to this DB database table called staging one. So in this case, it's called staging one here, matching the table. And then what's special about this solution is this bit here. So it says column specification. So at each column of the target table, you need to specify where the data come from. For example, this one, it says, I want you to copy the first column of CSV to the last name column of the target table. So this is what it does. So which means when you look at the CSV file, the the CSV header actually doesn't matter. So it all goes. So you can say the second column go to the last name. It's up to you. So that's how you define the flexibility. The second column is here, matches from the CSV, goes to the first name column of the target table, and so on and so forth. You can also specify a store procedure and put it before the data gets loaded. Pre-processing store procedure, you can write this procedure yourself, and this DB writer will try to run this before loading the data. And also you can have a post-processing store procedure, which you can specify here, and the data loading will run after run this process. If it has specified here, you will try to run it, and then maybe the post-processing will move the data from staging table to its destination table, or maybe do some preparation of the destination first before moving the data to the destination. So that's a very in a nutshell how can you configure each of the modules of the ETL so you can change it to suit your needs. It's quite flexible, but it takes a bit time to try and error and have a play. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and then I hope you can download the solution and try it out yourself. I see you in the next video. Bye for now.